What's up, Tech King? Stefan here from TechRight. Today we're going to be doing the pros and cons on the Nord N200 5G. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is safe out here. We're going to be talking about the good and the bad things on the new N200 5G. And if you guys are thinking about picking up this device, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. I'd really appreciate that. But let's just go ahead and start this off. So we're just going to go ahead and start off with the good because there's actually more good on this device than bad. And the first one is the looks and the feel. So the looks and feel of this device, very, very nice. The form factor is really, really sexy, to be quite honest. And what's crazy is this has a 5,000 milliamp battery, but this is a pretty light phone, to be quite honest. But this quantum blue color on here is definitely sexy, reflects in the sun. I definitely like the camera module setup that we have on here as well. And we have very, very limited branding on this device as well. So definitely like that part of the phone. We also have a fingerprint sensor, a physical one that's on the right side of the device. And I really like this fingerprint sensor more than the in-screen fingerprint sensors just because it's more comfortable. Let's go ahead and show you. Very, very quick fingerprint sensor as well, but I feel like the form factor is really nice. Also, as you guys can see, we have that little hole punch in the top left corner like we see on the Galaxy S10e and a bunch of other Samsung devices. So I really like that we have this screen to body ratio on here and gives you a lot of room to work with this phone. Next pro about this phone definitely has to be its price. So if you guys want to go ahead and port in, I believe this is a free device. But if you guys just want a new line and you guys aren't porting in any number, this device is actually going to be $59.99. And for 60 bucks, the specifications that you receive on this device are actually really good. We got the Snapdragon 485G inside of this device. We have a 1080p 90 Hz display on here. We have 4 gigabytes of RAM. And for the price, I feel like this is pretty exceptional. So really good stuff from Metro by T-Mobile, really good deals from T-Mobile as well. So the price is definitely something to be desired about this device. Next pro definitely has to be that this is pretty much the cheapest 5G phone I found out there. And for Metro by T-Mobile, it is the cheapest 5G phone you guys can find. So really good stuff from OnePlus, great coverage from Metro by T-Mobile and T-Mobile. You guys already know they have some really good coverage. It may not be the fastest in the game, and you guys already know that, but the coverage is one of the best in the game right now. So coverage on this device with the 5G and the price, great stuff. Another pro has to be the screen, and we talked about this before, but the screen is very, very exceptional on this device. The colors are very vibrant. I really haven't gotten any complaints from the people that have had this device, all the other people that are rocking the N200 right now. Display is great. We can go up to 90 Hertz. As you guys already know, we're going to go ahead and show you in the display right here. Advanced setting, refresh rate. We have 90 Hertz on a $59.99 phone. I paid $70 for this because I didn't end up showing my ID, but I don't show anybody my ID, so there you go. Refresh rate is beautiful. YouTube is going to look great on here. Netflix is going to look great as well. And I think you guys are going to have a great viewing experience on the N200 5G. Now, we talked about this before, but I have to just bring this up again. The side-mounted fingerprint sensor is something to be desired about this phone. This is one of the quickest fingerprint sensors I've used on a device in a while. And I definitely like this better than the bionic fingerprint sensors that we received inside of the Samsung devices. Now, I like those, but I definitely like a physical fingerprint sensor better, and I'm glad they didn't put it on the back of the device. I do like back fingerprint sensors, don't get me wrong, but the side-mounted fingerprint sensor is always something to be desired. I really, really do love side fingerprint sensors. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys like them as well, because these are really sleek, sexy, and I love the indent as well. I just think it's a lot different than what everyone else is doing. Our next pro has to be that this has amazing battery life and amazing standby time. So I've been using this device for a few days now, and I have to say the battery life on this is really good. This has a hell of a battery, 5,000 milliamp battery, and again, it doesn't make the phone feel all chunky and big, but we do have that big battery in there that keeps it going for the full day and then some. So you guys are going to have amazing battery life on this. With my experience so far, I really think you guys are gonna like this if you are power users. So if you play video games constantly, if you're on your phone constantly, this is a phone that you guys are gonna want to get. So if you guys want to upgrade soon, this is definitely one of the phones to get for you power users. And our last pro on this device before we get into the bad stuff about this device has NFC. We have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, and we have 18-watt fast charging. So it's great to see, number one, that we have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack on here. A lot of phones in 2021 are not doing this, so it's great to see it on the N200 5G. Now onto the NFC. Moto G Stylus 5G does not have NFC in this device, and this device does, and it is cheaper. So don't know why they skipped out on that, but the N200 5G did not. So I'm really hyped about that. Also, 18-watt fast charging inside this device. You don't even get that on the A52 5G out of the box, and that device cost me like $600. So really nice stuff right here. I mean, you can get 25-watt fast charging on the A52 5G. But you guys are going to get a 15-watt charger inside, and you have to buy that 25-watt brick elsewhere. So not really worth it, to be quite honest, in my opinion. I'm not going to go pick up another brick, just to charge at 25 watts. But it's great to see that OnePlus actually got this straight out of the box. So, they're doing it right over here. Now going on to the bad stuff about this device. Now the cameras are not as good as I wanted them to be. It looks like the software is taking care of most of the business on the N200 5G. Don't get me wrong, I think for the price, this camera is pretty decent, but the software is doing most of the work. And that kind of gets me into more of the Google vibe, and really I don't care too much for artificial intelligence photos, or artificial intelligence working its way after I take the photo, because it's kind of annoying that I don't see what I'm actually getting inside the subject. But the quality after it's edited by the artificial intelligence looks good, and I feel like most people will definitely like the camera. But in my opinion, I definitely like to see what's going on before I take the photo. Next thing that's bad about this device is we don't have any button to mute the phone. We don't have any mute slider, and I think, honestly, definitely let me know in the comment section down below, but I feel like they should start putting mute sliders on these phones like we have on the iPhone devices, because it's really annoying to just go ahead and go over here and you're muting all these different things like media, ringer, and you have all these different things you need to turn down. I feel like just having a mute slider on this phone, either pushing it down just like they have on other OnePlus devices, that would be great. So I'm wanting to see that soon from you, OnePlus. Hopefully you can put that in your budget devices. The next con about this device has to be that there is only going to be one platform update, one operating system update inside this device. Now, as you guys know, the A52 and the A52 5G are actually going to be getting 3 major OS updates and a bunch of security patches. It kind of sucks that the OnePlus N200 5G won't be receiving those, so that's definitely something that has to be wrong with this phone. Getting into our next con, there is no IP rating on this device. I was hoping that we can get at least an IP67 rating on water and dust resistance. And we do have an IP rating on a few other phones, but not this device. And even with the Motorola devices, we have like nano coating and things like that. But A52, A72, they have the IP rating. The N200 5G does not have that. And the last con on this device, now I don't think you guys are going to care about this too much, but this does not have wireless charging. I mean, some of you might care, but this device does not have wireless charging. And in 2021, I feel like for a lot of people that is essential. Definitely let me know in the comment section down below if you guys use wireless charging. I do not use wireless charging, but I know a lot of different people that do. So, hopefully on the next iteration of this device, OnePlus can get that fixed. But that was the last con on this device. But yeah, guys, I still think this device is worth it, especially for the price. I still really do like this device. I think it has a lot to offer. But I want to know your guys' opinions in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy this video or it did help you out at all, definitely leave a like down below, as well as subscribing if you are not part of the Tech King already. Also, hit the notification bell if you guys want to be notified every time I do upload a new video. This has been Stefan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech King.